classes and to see what I had been creating all these years. I wanted to share all my discoveries with them. I wanted to see how my work might contribute to their lives and how it might support them in all of the myriad responsibilities they had. It was so hard, they kept telling me, to make time to travel to New York, what with the kids and the schedules and work, but I never stopped inviting them. Every time there was an upcoming class, I called and cajoled. After about 10 years of asking, Hannah finally said yes. My father had just died, and I needed to bring my mom to the course I was teaching that weekend. There was no sitting Shiva because of the high holy days. Later, my mom would start to help me teach at the SWA. Now she is the bubby, the grandmother or elder of the school. She assists me by taking aside any women who are having challenges with the material. She pulls them onto her lap, hears their stories of devastation, and dries their tears, then sends them back to class. But all those years ago, I simply invited Mom to come to the school that weekend so she would not be alone. And I asked Hannah if she would come and sit next to Mom, supporting her for the weekend. Hannah said yes in a heartbeat. Interesting, isn't it, that she could only find her way into the School of Womanly Arts classroom when she was there on behalf of someone else. This is such a common thing for women in our culture. It's very difficult for us to say yes to our own pleasure. We have no experience prioritizing our own joy or making an investment in ourselves, but it is very easy to say yes to responsibility and obligation. We are highly motivated when we can be of service to someone else. Still, you can't imagine the joy it brought me to have Hannah there. It was thrilling, and wouldn't you know it, Hannah fell in love with the SWA. So much that she joined me in the campaign to get Grace to come the next semester when she decided to do the full course herself. Now I was living my dream. I had both my cousins in attendance. These were the women who had long inspired me with the sustaining power of loving friendship and all-night laughs, who had taught me to value and honor sisterhood. To some degree because of them, I had created a huge community of women to support and love one another at the School of Womanly Arts. And now I had the privilege of introducing them to the body of work that had inspired me and changed the trajectory of my life. The School of Womanly Arts is an initiation into womanhood. Not the womanhood that's about servitude and service, but rather the ancient indigenous knowledge of who and what a woman is, about the inherent, unaccessed power that every woman possesses. Every aspect of woman is unpacked: sensuality, body, health, spirituality, career, self-worth, confidence. Most important, each student is taken through the transformation from girl to woman, where she has the opportunity to trade in her self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-deprecation for a deep-seated sense of her own power. She finds herself rooted in a community of support and love that allows her to fulfill her dreams and destiny in a way she could not have previously imagined. Hannah and Grace took the class together, but what they did with the material afterward was quite different. Hannah jumped in with both hands and feet and everything between. She brought her husband to a session for men, which he loved. She practiced the tools of the womanly arts in her life back home. She brought all her best friends from Denver to the school to deepen her sense of community. Her sex life with her husband took off. Even after his brush with prostate cancer, she was able to apply what she had learned at the School of Womanly Arts and restore them to a happy, healthy sex life. She took a big financial risk and had them buy and renovate her dream house, which she designed and decorated. She enjoyed that so much she found a space in town to rehab and create an art center for her community where she gives classes in pottery making. She hires other artists to hold classes in painting and drawing and rents studio space to whoever needs it. The art center has become her new passion. She even returned to graduate school to study business in order to learn how to best manage and perhaps even scale the art center. She is rocking all of her classes. She has found her voice, her passion, her radiance. These days, dance breaks in her kitchen are